Hi guys, my name is JessicaLeeKorkes and I have the wildest party story ever because I almost died. But okay, so that's why it's a crazy party story, right? Because the happy ending is what we got. So it all started about 2 years ago when I was 25. I'm 27 now. And I'm native from New Jersey, and I was way back in New Jersey, and it was 4th of July weekend, and I was hanging out with my younger brother and his girlfriend's family. And they own a boat, and they decided that it would be a good idea for 4th of July weekend for us to all get on the boat, go out to a lake, get chocolate wasted, have drinks, food, and just hang out on the lake for a while. Sounds like a good time, right? It was a good time. It was a great time until things took a turn for the worst. Well, our mood was pretty much chilling out, max, and relaxing out pool and drinking out on the lake when we had no school. But anyway, besides my whack lyrics there, we were drinking heavily and everyone was having a good time and the boat was anchored, which isn't a problem when the boat was anchored, right? We didn't think that we were going to be driving the boat anytime soon, so we figured we could keep drinking and it would be no problem. We would sober up before we started operating the vehicle again. So I noticed at that point in time that I had some mud on my foot, and dirty feet, homie, don't play that. I don't mess around with dirty feet. So I immediately got up and went to the back of the boat and tried to hang on to a little pole that was on the side of the boat and rinse my foot off. At that very same moment, the captain of the boat decided that he was going to put the boat from a stationary position and rev it to full throttle without alerting any of the passengers on the boat at that time. So, by the grace of God, I was able to hang onto the pole, drink still in hand. The speedboat is now racing through the water as fast as it can. I mean, I hear nothing but laughter coming from my brother and his girl and everybody around us. And I'm hanging on the boat thinking, this is it. This is how it ends. This is how I die. Mission impossible. I really felt like I was in some kind of action movie. I just remember hanging on. Water was in my face. I remember screaming. I wasn't even screaming for help. I was so drunk. I was screaming that it was fun. Go faster. So anyway, after a few minutes of me hanging on and clinging for dear life, my younger brother realized that I was nowhere to be found. So he turns around, sees me screaming, he freaks out, makes the captain of the boat stop the boat. They pull me into the boat. I was so wasted that I'm cracking up the entire time. I thought it was hilarious. Thank goodness that I was so drunk that I thought it was more so a crazy movie than a real life dangerous situation. And thank goodness that my little legs are so short and tiny that I didn't hit the propellers. They must have been dangling for dear life right in front of those propellers, but God did not have my legs chopped up that day. So anyway, everyone's freaking out. They're screaming. My brother's girlfriend was crying. I mean, the captain of the boat was apologizing. I had the best time of my life. I mean, honestly, I was a little bit flustered because I was near death, but being drunk honestly made it not that bad. The funniest part of the whole situation was when it was all said and done, my younger brother looked at the captain and said, "You know what, bro? If you were to just have killed my sister, I would have had to seriously punch you in the face." Which I got a kick out of because, you know, we're Italian, we're from Jersey, and that was the first time I ever saw him really, like, get physically threatening with somebody. But it was all fun. I wasn't hurt. That's why it was a great party story. We all got safely back to shore. But I did learn one valuable lesson from this crazy, wild 4th of July that I will never, ever forget. Do not drink and drive, people. Whether it be boat, car, motorcycle, bicycle, it doesn't matter what it is. You do not need to be intoxicated when you operate a vehicle, especially when you have other people's lives in your hands. So, overall, I think because I was unharmed and because it was an epic story to tell, that considers me to have the most wildest story ever. Thank you so much for your time.